We are back with Mawuli Davis and Vic Reynolds here on Public Affairs on Peach. This is the video from Dallas of the shooting where 5 police officers were killed last week by a lone gunman. I want to quickly get your guys' reactions. Let's start with you, Vic.
Just heartbreaking. It was a terribly emotional day for me personally, and I can only imagine what those families, what that city is going through, and I think what this nation's going through. It was a tragically sad day.
Your thoughts?
It's absolutely senseless. I have participated either as a legal observer or in marches across the country, and to have something like that happen is an organizer's worst nightmare, because it just again takes the message and the issue in an entirely different direction. And to have families lose loved ones when folks are just doing their jobs, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't speak to the work that a lot of young people are doing across the country to try to change and transform how police encounter young people and people in general.
We've got 30 seconds. We can't solve the nation's problems in 30 seconds, but I want to get quickly your thoughts on how we go forward from here, from both of you. Start with you.
Well, I read something this morning that said today is the time for inspiration and not accusation. We have to find opportunity in this tragedy. We have to. We have to find some chance to sit down with each other, regardless of what our differences are, regardless of what our perspectives are. We're a lot more similar than we are different, and we need to work on that.
We need transparency. We need transparency from the time a shooting occurs throughout the prosecutorial process. We need transparency, and I think that's what people lose faith in when there's a lack of transparency, when there's a lack of communication, when the law appears to believe that they're above the law. And those situations, they still exist every day.
All right, well, one thing I'm sure we can all agree on as a country is that we need to come together and get this right one way or the other. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us on an explosive version of Public Affairs on Peach. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.